Let's go. Hello. So, in one end, our story begins with 10 students who did an MBA, working together during day, night, and weekends. At the end of their program, they decided to make a two company. In another hand, you've got a lot of SME, small and very small company in France that need help to live and to grow. That's the reason for that we are creating a company called Elfi that will run in Q4 of this year. Our approach is consulting, that is a mix between coaching and consulting. And our mission is to help small companies to grow. In all fields of activity, we make possible development for small companies. How? Just with customized support and customized training, and with a human approach. Our objectives, at short term, we will have some customer, perhaps 6 to 10, but at long term, we will reach about 100 external consultants and software partners. So let's go to explain what service we provide.
So we have designed a service proposal based on 3 pillars. So the first one is entry-level service, such as environment, health and safety documents. This is something compulsory in France, and that every company has to do and review every year, and initial audit. The idea behind that is to hook new customers with low cost or free offers. Then the second pillar, which is our core business, deals with profitability management, strategy, process, change management, and also support for certifications such as quality, security, or environment. These are tasks that very small companies do not have time to fulfill properly, and they need it. And the first step is a sharing platform through our internet website, which is a hub and forum on digital transformation and innovation. In order to monetize our offer and to make some revenue, we can have a flat fee based on each project. We can have a commission paid by our partners when they sell some software, for example, to our customers. We can have a percentage on the future income and net revenue of our customers once they have implemented our solution. We can get some equity stakes in their companies. This will show them our commitments in the long term. And last but not least, we have a freemium concept to access the full contents on our website, on our platform. We'll continue now with industry analysis.
In France, there are 2.5 million enterprises, and the business of very small and medium-sized enterprise is about 36% of the French total income. So, when you look more closely, the consulting business is increasing by 3.6% in 2005, up to 4.1 billion in a year. So, if you look at the industry is mainly financial services, manufacturing, public sectors, and then we look more closely at the consulting activities. It's more on technology, operation management, strategy, and financial risk. So, about our potential, the potential of the market is 96% of the enterprise in France are very small companies, and this represents 2.4 million companies. And within that, 70% of those small companies have never used consulting services. About the social, we see that the entrepreneurs are younger and younger. So 20% of the companies created in 2016 were by entrepreneurs less than 30 years old. And geographic localization, we see 60% of the consultants are based around Paris, which is really good for us. And on the technology, the internet developed, of course, and allowed disintermediate and reduce costs, of course, put directly in contact technical specialists. And finally, the political and legal factors, over the past 10 years, the government and legislation put to easy the creation of companies, which is good. Now I would just let Christophe give more details about the market.
Thank you. Yeah, about the market and the customers' needs, it's been more and more difficult for companies to get business and to get growth. So, because it's been a more complex world, VUCA world, because of digitalization of industries, new competitors, even for small companies, low-cost competitors who has local strategy, and emerging countries as well. This is why they need help and they need support from external consultant or coaching companies. And actually, as a matter of fact, we already have a mission by a real customer, and he's really satisfied, as is mentioned here. He's really satisfied with the collaboration. Actually, he has said that it's very precious for him, the help we've provided him, and the fact that he is also relieved by the fact that he has a team of consultants to help me, to guide, and to gain a business and to make more profits for his company. And this leads to the characteristic of our customers. They are mainly CEOs and managing directors, chief financial officers as well of small companies, I've already said, and make around $1 million income a year, but they have a low budget, and they have profitability issues or process positioning organization issues. And there are, in terms of competitors, there are mainly players in the market, the big four, for consulting, coaching companies as well, public institutions, and also recently there have been digital competitors. But what we can play on, what is our best advantage, competitive advantage, our strength is people. I mean that we are a team of ex-MBA members with skills, diversified skills, and we can rely also on our network. And it's really precious for us. And also we have the website, which is already available, as well as the link page, and we will be doing a YouTube video as well, and we will be attending exhibitions such as the Salon des Entrepreneurs, which is the biggest one. Let's now talk to the operation management.
Well, our company is flat and agile organization, which means without rigorous organization and hierarchy. Of course, we have a president, as is mandatory under our statutes, but every member can be alternatively either a project manager or a collaborator, depending on his availability or his skills. Then this is the working process. What's important is to understand that it's an asynchronous way of working, which allows all the associates to work remotely when each associate, when he or she is available. Of course, it's an iterative process in order to meet the customer needs. Finally, we need tools. The first one is a CRM, which is currently under construction, and the second one is our sharing platform, which is already running. This platform allows us to share documents inside a working group or with our customers. Of course, it's a private and secure one. Now let's think about the workforce. For the moment, we don't plan to hire employees. The associates are the workers. And as we already all have a main job, it's both an advantage and a disadvantage, as you well know the problem. The disadvantage is, of course, the complexity to organize the work, but as we already work like that during our MBA, during the 2 years of MBA, we assume that we will be able to work like that for the company in the future. The main advantage for a young company is that we don't have any wages to pay on a monthly basis, which is great for us. And in order to counterbalance the lack of labor hours, every associate will be able to allow 8 hours a week to work on the project. The payment, so every amount invoiced will be shared in two parts. The first one will increase the company income, and the second one will be divided between all the associates who have given time during the project according to the time they spent on it. But who are these associates?
Like I told you, 6 of the 10 associates are here present. The 4 others were there last year. We have all 10% of ownership to have the same weight in decisions. Our main strengths are diversity, are complementary skills and background with CEO position, CFO position, MBA background, head of service, etc., etc. That is what how our value is created. So let's go further in the value.
Thank you, Chris. As of my colleagues, our organization is quite compact and agile. We have 10 associate executives and have no employee. It's just a couple of hundreds of dollars fixed cost per year, meaning that our response even is quite loud. On the cost you see here is just direct costing to project, customer project, meaning that cost just occur when revenue comes. For the early stage, we look for development of lead prospection and development of a customer base. And for a medium long term, we try to invest into the cloud platform to enhance external consultants to come to our platform and give their help to our customer base. Let's have a look on how we finance the investment from the third and the fourth year. We don't invest from the starting because we don't need funds from the first year. We just develop the customer base for the first 2-3 years, then we invest from the third year. And at that moment, we have already cash in the balance, and then it will be more efficient to ask for funding at that moment, about $100 to finance our platform. To sum up, we have unserved needs on the market. We come the team and with an innovative solution, it's got something to help.
Do you already have 6 projects underway right now?
We're already running one project.
One project.
Since June.
And do you all have, like, will all of these consultants have other jobs or side gigs or?
Yes, it's the case. And as I said, during the operations, we worked like that during the 2 years of MBA because it was a distance learning MBA. So we had already a main-time job and we were working during night and weekend. It's what Frederick explained at the beginning. And we still work like that, by online meetings during the evening, etc. The work, this one, healthy or our main job?
No, the work that you're doing for healthy is all remote. So you're contacting people, communicating on the phone or
Yes, by link, Skype, by phone and by email, and also through the sharing platform I show you.
So when people sign up for your service, do you have a flat fee, do you have graduated packages, or is it, do you know, like, put together a package idea of what they're going to get?
Yes, customer has choice. They can choose either to pay flat fee or they can choose to pay by the percentage of the additional income or additional profit.
Maybe I didn't ask the question correctly. I was just wondering, when you say you have a flat fee, does that offer like a package deal of the services that you provide?
Yes.
Okay.
It seems I saw that you said flat fee though on future sales in the company. Is that right? So the fee is charged based on how much the company is currently earning? Or how much?
It's a percentage of
if you earn
profits
this
of the
much-
company.
Okay, all right. And then the other question is, you said 70% use your, so many percent do not use consulting services.
Yes.
So that's part of your market, that 70%.
Yep.
So what would drive them to your company? They never used marketing services
Yeah,
before?
the
How
thing
is
is,
it different that they now, the 70% wants to come to you who never uses consulting?
yeah, that's the target. That's our market target. We are targeting those people because they never used any consulting services. So for us, it's potential customers, of course. And we will, of course, try to reach those customers through the marketing strategy that we develop.
Yeah, we will be participating. We will be attending the biggest exhibition in France, which is something like 2 times a year, the Salon des Entrepreneurs, which was mentioned. And this is where there are many new businesses, and we will be there to promote the business, our business as a team, a human approach, which is not the case for the Big Four, for example. And but there are several people, which is not the case for individual business. So we have, as said, complementary skills, assets, personalities, and this is something we want to put forward.
And I would like to add another point, is we are located all over France. So that is very interesting for every SME, because they also are all over France. So we can reach, yes, more more small companies.
Because one of the things we mentioned here is that most of the consulting companies or consultants, they are based in Paris area, 62%. So which means the other are not covered.
What has your research found, discovered why people don't go to consulting, why they don't reach out for consulting, and how are you going to overcome that?
Price.
Yeah, that's
Price. And they have no knowledge of the possibility to ask somebody a structure to do that.
A lot of them, as you have already experienced, I think, do not think that they need a consultancy. And what is very important, as we are 10, we all have our current network with small business companies, with entrepreneurs. And for instance, our first mission currently ongoing is a relative for one of our team members. And our goal, our purpose, is to go to touch these companies in our primary network in order to convince them we can help you. You are in trouble, we can help you.
Just an example of that, I work with business schools in France, and where there is a lot of new entrepreneurs these days in France. So we can reach the business schools to say to them, if you know that there are new entrepreneurs or potential entrepreneurs that need help to make their business, new business, we can help them. We can be a partner, actually.
Just a quick question. You plan to make a significant investment in the cloud. So can you just explain how that's going to help your business revenues grow, or what's the purpose?
Yes, it's about it will be cloud in most SaaS, and then it will help us to develop a platform so that we can enhance external consultants to come. Not only 10 of us, but external players could come and give their help to our customer base.
It's a development in the long term, the medium or long term.